It was a crisp autumn morning when Jake decided to take a detour through the outskirts of town. He loved the quiet solitude of the fields that bordered the edge of the suburbs, where the tall grass swayed gently in the breeze. As he strolled along, he noticed something out of place, a flash of movement near an old, rusted fence at the farthest edge of the field. Curiosity piqued, Jake quickened his pace towards the fence. As he approached, he saw her, a dog, chained tightly to the fence post. Her fur was matted and dirty, and her eyes held a deep sadness. Next to her lay several tiny, whimpering bundles, newborn puppies, barely a few days old. Jake's heart sank. It was clear the dog had been left there intentionally, abandoned without food or water. The chain wound around her hind legs, restricting her movement to just a few inches. She could barely lie down, let alone care for her fragile pups properly. Without hesitation, Jake knelt beside them. The dog eyed him warily at first, but sensing he meant no harm, she leaned into his touch, her tail wagging weakly. He noticed the desperation in her eyes, the plea for help that transcended words. "I'll be right back," Jake promised softly as he dialed the emergency number on his phone. He reported the situation to the police, the animal welfare service, and the local shelter, urgency in his voice. Every minute counted. Within what felt like an eternity, but was only minutes, the first to arrive were the police officers. They carefully approached the dog, assessing the situation. With gentle hands, they unfastened the chain from the fence and carefully lifted the dog, who licked their hands gratefully despite her weakened state. Jake watched as the officers took the dog and her puppies away, tears welling up in his eyes. The sight of their suffering had touched something deep within him, a mix of anger and compassion that burned brightly. At the shelter, a veterinarian examined the dog and her puppies. Despite their ordeal, they were surprisingly healthy, albeit dehydrated. The staff marveled at the dog's resilience, how she had managed to care for her puppies under such dire circumstances. It wasn't long before a loving family was found for each of them, a family that understood the true value of these lives, a family that would cherish them forever. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.